start with day number 2, and let's be putting that there. And it says hardly out the gate. You serious? Oh, I got number 2 from the core set, so we know what is coming. 15 steps into the journey, 15 steps, and already a Gaelic boot is struck through with an arrow. Luckily no toes were killed, teeth are clenched, and a painful tug is made while looking around in embarrassment. Yow! Now sufficiently ticked, it's time to return the favor to the ominous figures at the edge of the woods. A commotion breaks out atop the city wall, interrupting all thoughts. Guards have now spotted the brazen intruders and are nudging their arrows. Their help is at the ready. Like it or not, this adventure is underway. And I have to say, I did shuffle the day 1, 2 and 3 because I have all expansions, so I have a lot more days to choose from. I didn't see these coming out, but well, what can you do? They did. So we have 2 choices. I can hail the guards for help. I build a battle queue with baddie points, which are the amount of Gaelocks times 2. And at the start of each round, arrows from the wall deal 1 true damage to each baddie. It's recommended for the first time adventurers. And both choices are combat, so I have no choice there. It's time to show Obendar what Gaelocks are made of. So this will provide me with a training point. With Obendar watching, you feel an extra shot of adrenaline as you prepare for an unassisted battle. So we're gonna be building a battle queue with baddie points, and says after either choice, if battle is lost, place this encounter back on the top of your encounter deck. So we don't want that. Giving me a progress, of course, and a training point and a loot. I think I will go for a second option. Yeah. Let's not be softies. Let's do that. So let's build our battle queue. We are at day 2. We have 2 Gaelocks, so that's 4. So we'll be taking out 4 points of baddies to be fighting. And just making sure we are doing things in the right order. So yeah, we will be looking at this. We have number 1 is a griffin yelling. He has got flight, he has 2 health, 5 initiative, hits us with 2 attack dice, and yeah, so we will be putting him on spot number 1 with 2 health. So he's coming in as melee, so we're placing him there, lane 1. Yoink, and he's at 5 initiative. Next baddie is Polybog, stench 1, and he's got raiding. So we're looking at what that is. We're gonna put him into lane 2. He is also a melee. He's very slow though. He's not that terrible for us. Let's see stench. So when defeated, place a stench effect die on this position. Yeah, I have that way up there. That's from the splice and dice. And yeah, when stench is placed, all units adjacent to this die is immediately dealt the number of true damage. True damage negates all defense. Additionally, Gaelocks moving adjacent to stench are dealt 1 true damage. At start of the round, reduce effect die by 1. So the stench wears off, but it's terrible to be around. And he's got raiding. So this unit gains 1 extra attack die for every additional orc type baddie. So because he is orc type, alongside with being poisonous. Next baddie is a direwolf pup. Direwolf pup. He's got 3 health, 3 initiative, and hits with 1 attack dice. He's also a melee, and he's got lashback 1. So if I hit him and don't kill him and are adjacent to him, he will lash me back for 1. So 3 health on that guy, and he's in lane 3. A lot of melee guys coming out. He is at initiative 3. So last but not least, 4th, 8's a bog pole. He is ranged and he's poisonous. He will apply poison 1 to us, and we'll see how that will turn out. He has got 3 health, coming in at lane 4 as arranged, and he's coming in at 3, which is the same as the other lane 3, so he will be going after that. This is the turn order for the baddies, and now I will roll for the Galox. Let's see where we come in. And I have Tantrum coming in at 4. And I have Stanza coming in at 3, so she will be after Tantrum. Now Stanza will roll her Lutar, and she rolls it to be a 4. So she will start off with a focus of 4. That's not bad. And Tantrum will have his rage die up here, ready to go. Now where to place them? I think I will have Stanza. She is also melee, alongside being with her Lutar, of course. Which Galok will we take out on the bat first? And which baddie do we want to attack first? This guy has stench. So killing him will leave a die here that will do us bad things. Is this also for everything? All units adjacent to this die, so all units actually. That's something. Okay, because this bog pole could prove to be nasty. So Stanza's got 1 attack die. Tantrum, let's see, we will have, let's have Tantrum going here, up in his face, and let's have Stanza. Well, Stanza has got the Forever Mine, so she can control one of these guys. Actually, yes, she can. Who will go first? This guy will go first. So he will come down, attack. So let's have him attack Tantrum, and then we could have Stanza coming in here. Yeah, and use a Lutar. Okay, let's try that. First of all, It's the Griffin yelling. He will be attacking with 2 attack dice against Tantrum. And that's 4 hits. Wow. Right out of the gates, Tantrum is down to 2 health. Wow. Let me check. Tantrum, is it per? Each turn Tantrum makes an attack, he must increase his active rage die. Additionally, Tantrum must increase his active rage die by 0.2 for every hit point that he loses. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy takes to the air and is now flight, which means I can't targeting him. So at the end of this unit's turn, place a flight effect die on it. If this effect is already there, remove it. While flight this unit is untargetable. Yes, so we can't target him either. So that was just terrible. I'm gonna place that on him too, because he's untargetable. Wow. Wow. That's just crazy. Okay. Let's be starting off with Tantrum. He will be going 1, I think, over here. He's got 0 defense. Why did it have to be 4? That's just crazy. Okay, so he's there. He will be using his... Should I execute him? No, it's... Well, then it will be exhausted. That's instant. Yeah. So he will exhaust his rage die and execute this. Or, well, I'm not gonna go there. I'm going to go here and execute this pup. Yep. So this will be discarded. Not killing that guy yet. So the pup goes, and the Tantrum will pop his body count up to 1, which I think I will use right away to gain 1 health back. Yeah. He's not rolling any attack dice because there's nothing to attack for him, and he just moved there, executed the pup. That's it for Tantrum. Now Stanza. Stanza will use 1 dexterity to play the Forever Mine. First score, so she can take control of level 1 baddie. I think it is. Forever Mine. Take a turn for the point or less baddie. All movement dice and skills are optional. See rulebook for details. It's a kind of trance. Use instantly. So she will do that, and she will take control of this guy, moving him here, I think. Yeah. Yes, let's move him there and hit the bog pole with 1. Yuck. And it's a bone. Of course it was a bone. So bones don't do anything, but he's away from us. So that's 1 dex spent. I have 4. Go 1 more. And attack the bog pole. Yeah, so she will go 1, so that's 2 dex. I have 2 more dice I can roll, so I will try to roll attack and the defense. Let's see what stats I can do against the bog pole. And she hits him for 1, and she gets a defense. So 1 off the bog pole, and she gets a defense. Yeah. Now it's the bog pole, and he hits 2 gearlocks for poison, 1. So poison 1 for Stanza, poison 1 for Tantrum, and that's his go. And now it is the stage 1 raiding Polybog. He'll go down 1 and attack Stanza with 1. It's for 1. This is blocked by Stanza's defense, so that's okay. Now we look if there's anything more waiting in the queue. There ain't, so we're gonna be switching to round 2. Starting off with this Griffin Yearling, which are no longer in flight. It comes down, and well, it keeps the flight and untargetable until its round is over, then we remove it. So it will move. Let's move him here and attack with 2 dice. Oh, this could prove downfall for Tantrum. Yes. Oh no, it's 2 more hits for Tantrum, so he is down to 1 health. Oh, I should have taken the help from the city, huh? Being cocky. So this is no longer in flight. Yep. So this is gone. Tantrum. Poison kicks in. Tantrum is knocked out. So he's back to the mat. And Stanza, you're on your own. Yes, Stanza will use dexterity to keep this playing a bit longer. Demands a focus of 2, and I have 4, so that's good. She also will take damage from the poison, which goes away. Yeah, so dex for that song. So let's be controlling like to be controlling this. So move that close to the polybog and attack him. Attacks him and hits for 3. Yep. killing the polybog. That's good. No, not 3. Number 2. And that will leave a stench die there. Stench die was 1 true damage, wasn't it? Let's see. Stench. When defeated, place stench effect die on its position. Treat as an untargetable obstacle. So it's kind of an obstacle. When stench is placed, all units adjacent to this die are immediately dealt 1 true damage. So 1 true damage, yoink, and a true damage, yoink. There. Now that was 1 dexterity for her. She has 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I can't reach it. Damn it. So but he can't reach me either. Haha. Okay, so let's be hitting that bog pole with 1, and I will toss in 2 defense against the bog pole, and oh yes, that's enough to kill it. Well, Stanza, you're a beast. Wow, I am impressed. So 2 death, yoink and yoink. What about the stench? Does it at start of round reduce the effect by 1? So cool. 2 hits. Yes, that's amazing. Maybe the citizens of Obendar are cheering Stanza along. Stanza, Stanza. Cool. So going into new round, and this will, of course, it will deplete, which means he can reach us. But okay. Oh, and he will be flight. That's just so annoying. Okay, hits with 2 attack dice against Stanza, and that's 2, and those will be blocked by Stanza's defense. I'm so glad I took that defense now. Wow. And he will be in flight and untargetable again, which leaves us just standing there. So Stanza will be vamping this, so I can start it all over again, and just rolling 2 defense, I guess. And it's great. That's 2 again. And she will have 2 defense to show for when that crow comes down again. So she's over, and we have round 4. Starting with the Griffin yelling, hitting us for 2. And hitting with 2. So that's blocked by Stanza's defense again. And this time he's not in flight or untargetable. Stanza can hit him. 1 attack die. Oh, it's the song, right? I think I just exhausted. Don't need it. So 1, and I would Dex to spare, but I think I can take this. And she does. Okay, so 1 hit, and it's dead. Yay! See, Tantrum? That's why you bring a Lutar player to the party. Cool. So let's clean it up. Reset this to round 1. Stanza goes home. A bit proud of herself, I think, for managing 4 nasty baddies on her own with her guitar, while Tantrum is got a nosebleed from a bird. However, 4 damage, that's just nasty. Okie doke. There you go. Whew. So we made it. If both of the gearlocks have been knocked out, I would be failing day 2, but I didn't. Stanza saved the day. And we do have 2 training points and a loot for each, and a point in advancing track. So that's very good. So let's be drawing loot. Let's start off with Stanza, and she gets mechanical assistance. So it's a single use item, and I can use it to increase the dex by 3 for this turn. Find a sprocket, fill your pocket. Gearlock Book of Whimsy. So that will be here on Stanza's inventory. Tantrum will get multi-tool with 3 uses. During anyone's lockpick attempt, add 1 to an action die result, and I can use it 3 times. It says 3 uses, so I will just be rotating it along the way as I use it. Do this with Tantrum here. Okay, now training points. Stanza was a bit of a beast, wasn't she? I think I will try to have her get another attack. Try to, so she learns that. Yeah. So she will get her skill die in attack also. And yeah, this is back. No, shoot, forever mine, of course. And that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some to maintain the skill. So dex, yeah, uses 1 training point for attack and 1 for dexterity. So let's go for Tantrum. I want him to take a defense for him, because that was a bit shabby. Although I could go for this like a kobold. Like a kobold could give him 1 for the axe collector die, or could make him hardy for 1 round or 2 rounds. So that could be something to look into. Yeah, it says here also, start with like a kobold to help Tantrum stay fighting longer, then add cripple or way of the wild. So I think I will do that. I will learn like a worm. No, not like a worm, like a kobold. Die 7. And so I have 4. Maybe add 1 more dex, so I can roll this too. 4 and that. Yeah, 1 more dex. So that's it for Tantrum. His pride had been bruised, I guess. So that's it. We divided the spoils, applied training points, log the progress, and we go to recovery. and I can trade loot within my party, and don't think I need to be doing that. Make a lockpick attempt, yeah. And I come to individual options, rest and recover. I think for Tantrum, it will be healing on the program today. He will heal up to 6 hit points again, and I thought 6 hit points would keep him alive. Well, in your face. Signed the game. So that's the one he can do. Now Stanza has got 4 out of 6 health. I think the most reasonable thing to do is to heal her to 6 also. So they are both fully healed and ready to go. So also I bought myself these premium chips from the chip theory games, and I was like, do I need them? I have like a bucket of those cheap ones, but you know, these are premium. You can feel it. Also some spots on them. So there we go. We have been recovering and we have been advancing, and that's it. End of day 2. We'll be moving into day 3.